All right, going for a little cruise here. We'll hit some back roads here in Wisconsin.
Turn my hair up,
getting ready for business. That's right. I don't know if I'll include much yapping or if it'll be music, but either way, hopefully you enjoy the drive. I don't know. So this is our last day here in Wisconsin. It'll be raining here in a couple hours. It's like 88 degrees at the moment. But I wanted to enjoy these roads a little bit before we leave. I've often said that this part of Wisconsin has some of the greatest roads that I've ever been on. We'll see how it compares later in the year. Well, actually, about a week from now, real time, we'll be heading over to the Tail of the Dragon. So we'll be able to compare directly these roads with those roads. We'll see. I don't know all the exact best roads in this area because I'm not local to this area, but I know some of them, and earlier today I was just on a couple of these roads, so I wanted to come back in the Miata and enjoy them a little bit more. But it's just beautiful to see the scenery, and it's fun to enjoy these roads. So the Driftless area in Wisconsin is the Driftless area, which is partly in Wisconsin, partly in Minnesota, partly in Iowa, is a region of the northern United States where glaciers never came across and scraped all the land flat. So there are a lot of really old hills going through this area, including the ones that you see here. Makes for some pretty good farmland, so there are a lot of nice farms around here, but I really like it because of the views. It's nice when you get up on top of the hills, you can see over the others. It's pretty neat, nice little rolling hills. To go back and look at what town this is. I forget which one it is.
This is Hollandale.
Oh, there it is. Nice. So this town is Hollandale, which Julia may have just reminded me of a second ago, even though the signs were pretty big and said Hollandale. So each of the little towns in this area, almost all the little towns have little local histories of being settled by different groups of people. So there's a place called Mount Horeb that will be in a moment, in about 20 minutes. Mount Horeb was settled primarily by Norwegian and Scandinavian settlers. Hollandale, I don't know for sure. I would assume that it would be would have some Dutch history. I don't know. What do you think? What? Probably. What about the other ones we've been to? Mineral Point was, Mom said that there were people from Cornwall in England who came to Mineral Point and settled that area. I don't know. Yeah, New Glarus was settled by Swiss individuals. So, and when you go into these towns, it is really significant how, I guess, how much the culture of each of those areas influenced those individual towns. So you can tell by the architecture, you can tell by the shops, what they sell. You know, Mount Horeb, for example, where we're going, a lot of the buildings are named after trolls. So there's like the Sugar Troll, the Grumpy Troll, and other shops with similar names. Okay, so we're in Mount Horeb. Like you can see, that's that troll smoke and vape. This is the, I know, it's a little weird. I probably shouldn't advertise that in my videos because I don't really encourage that, but, yeah, boo. But,
Mount Horeb there.
Yeah, Mount Horeb, population 7754. It's on the sign. A lot of the buildings, some places around here are named after trolls, which I believe is part of Scandinavian culture. Is that accurate? I guess, yeah. And then we got the troll weight insurance. Oh, and even on the little street signs, it has little trolls on them. So, we have the Grumpy Troll, which is a restaurant up on one of these streets. It used to be a great restaurant. I'm gonna give you my personal opinion here. We tried it after they got a new owner and we were a little disappointed. So maybe skip on that one, find a different restaurant around here. We've got the Bargain Nook, which is not a troll related store, but that's common around this part of Wisconsin. Bargain Nooks are kind of like...
It's like a Goodwill. It's a thrift store.
Yeah, it's a thrift store. So, anyway.
There's a new yarn store.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's somewhere around here. It's called the Sugar River Yarn.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool. So, in a moment here, we're going to turn around, put the top up, cool down a little, and then I'll update you in a bit on our next journey, which will probably be a separate video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you aren't subscribed, consider subscribing. I don't often talk about that, but it does help the channel, and it's a little bit encouraging. So, and then you get the benefit of knowing when I update or when I post. Anywho, see you guys. Cheers.